The Cambridge Clinical Vision Laboratory was established in 2021 under the direction of Professor Alistair Coles and Professor Patrick Wyman, both from the Department of Clinical Neurosciences at the University of Cambridge. And the funding for the CCVL, the Cambridge Vision Lab, came from the NIHR Cambridge BRC. And with the funding from the Cambridge BRC, we've been able to establish this fantastic laboratory, which you can see around me, which includes a lot of state-of-the-art equipment that we use for clinical research in neuro-ophthalmology and in ophthalmology in general. And so one of the questions that we get asked is, well, why do neurologists care about vision? Why do we look at the eyes? And the reason for that is we're beginning to understand that there are lots of different effects in the eyes that can be observed as a consequence of different neurological diseases. And so part of setting up the Vision Lab was to essentially capitalize on the fact that a lot of the clinical trials in neurology and in ophthalmology require very good measurement of vision-related function, as well as information regarding the structure of the retina in the back of the eyes. And so it's been fantastic having this lab set up in Cambridge, because we're now able to run fantastic clinical trials and studies and involve a very motivated patient group. The Vision Lab is unique in the sense that a lot of the equipment that we use here are normally found and used in a standard ophthalmology clinic. However, a lot of the equipment that we use also analyze data in a slightly different way, or look at different aspects of the structure of the eye or visual function in a different way that makes it meaningful for the research that we do. So some of the equipment around us, this big TV set that you can see here is the Metropsis. So this is essentially a computer-assisted device that allows us to perform complex measures of visual psychophysics. So things like color vision, perception of contrast, and we've also got machines that allow us to measure visual field, so the areas that we can see. And I'm sure everyone's very familiar with the vision chart with the letters at the back. We've also got equipment that allows us to measure the microstructure of the retina, so the OCT that we've got back here. And right next to me is a fantastic piece of equipment that allows us to measure the electrical signals that are coming from the eyes, so that we can measure those in the brain and to determine how electrical messages get sent from the eyes to the brain. The NIHR Cambridge BRC funding has enabled us to not only purchase the machines, but also provide ongoing assistance in terms of the maintenance of the machines, the space that we're sitting in, training of staff, and ongoing costs that would be associated with running a vibrant, unique facility like this.